Exhale. Starting with your feet together, toes and heels touching. Interlock your 10 fingers and place your knuckles under your chin. Get a nice tight grip, thumbs are with your throat. Shoulders relaxed down and back, chest is lifted, spine is straight, focusing on yourself. Have a great class, everyone. Let's begin. Inhale, head down, elbows up. Suck your stomach in as much as possible. Reach your elbows up towards the ceiling, fill your lungs. Exhale, head up, looking back, eyes open, mouth wide open, bringing your elbows forward away from your chest and elbows touch. Inhale, head down, nice and slow. Take your time here, sucking your stomach in, reaching your elbows up, full lungs. Exhale, head up, looking back, keeping your chest lifted, spine stays straight, shoulders relaxed, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, head up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, head down. Slow it down, so take your time here, taking a full 6 seconds, using your throat to control your breath. Exhale. Bring maximum body weight onto your heels. Squeeze your glutes and push your hips a little bit forward. Spine stays straight. Inhale, head down. Keep going. Arms and head are moving together. Synchronize the movement. Slow it down. Take the full 6 seconds. Exhale, head up. Look back. Chest stays lifted. Stomach is still sucked in even on the exhale. Elbows touch. Inhale, head down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, head up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, head down. Each time, especially towards the end of your breath, try taking in a little more air. Take in more and more. Exhale, now let it all out, mouth wide open. Make that loud H-A-ha sound. Don't be shy, no one can hear you right now. Elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Just 2 more in the first set. Take your time here, stomach in, chest up, elbows reach up. Exhale. Body weight on your heels. Hips a little bit forward. Spine straight, elbows away from your chest. Inhale, head down. Last one in the first set. So really making this your deepest, your strongest breath so far today. Exhale, now let it all out. Pushing out every last drop of air, completely empty your lungs. And that's enough. Arms down side. So shake your shoulders out, swallow a couple times. So in this type of yoga, we do 2 sets of just about everything. So in the first set, just seeing where your body's at today, and then in your second set, moving into it a little deeper, a little stronger. Are your shoulders okay? Second set, feet together. Interlock your 10 fingers and glue your knuckles under your chin. Shoulders relaxed down and back, chest lifted, long spine, focus, concentrate, and begin. Inhale, head down, elbows up. Stomach, 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 suck it in, tighten it up. If you have a mirror, look for your rib cage. Exhale, head up, look back. Keep your chest lifted, never collapsing. Spine stays straight, shoulders relaxed, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Try not to drop the elbows, so keep your elbows up. Chest up, stomach in, reaching up. Exhale, head up, look back. Body weight is back onto your heels. Squeeze your glutes and press your hips a little forward. Inhale, head down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, head up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, head down nice and slow. Suck your stomach in more, expanding the rib cage, expanding your lung capacity, full lungs. Exhale, chest up, shoulders relaxed, elbows forward away from your chest. Inhale, head down, keep going, nice and slow. It's slower than you want to, using your throat to control your breath. Exhale. Body weight on your heels. Squeeze your glutes, hips are a little forward, spine stays straight. Inhale, head down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, head up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, head down. Each time, especially towards the end of your breath, try taking in a little more and more and more. Exhale, now let it all out. Beautiful sound, Steph. So mouth is wide open, making that loud H-A-ha sound using your throat. Inhale, head down. Just a few more in the second set. Taking your time here, using this breathing exercise to warm your body up for your class. Exhale, chest up, chest up, stomach in, shoulders relaxed, and elbows touch. Inhale, head down. 2 more. Keep going. Almost there. Mouth is closed on the inhale, using your nose, elbows up, full lungs. Exhale. Chest up, stomach in, spine stays straight, elbows away from your chest. Inhale, head down. Last one, second set. Deepest, strongest breath so far. Taken more and more. Exhale, head up, look back, completely emptying out your lungs, pushing out every last drop of air. And that's enough. Arms down side. Starting off with your postures with Halfmoon pose, hands to feet pose, Ardha Chandrasana with Padahastasana. Feet together, toes and heels touching. Arms over your head sideways, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs. Stretch up towards the ceiling and move your body right and left several times. Just getting a bit of movement into the spine. Waking up your spine for class. Every time you come back to the center, think about stretching up and over. And come back to the center, stop in the middle. Elbows locked, arms with your ears so there's no gaps between your biceps, arms, and ears. Press your hips forward to open your hips and pelvis. Upper body leaning back, opening chest and rib cage. Maximum body weight on your heels. Arms and head back, chin up, focus on yourself. Inhale, breathing full lungs, stretch up out of your waist and then slowly, gently move your body to the right. So up and over, keeping your elbows locked and your knees locked. Now push your hips to the left, feel tremendous stretching down the left side of your body from your fingertips down to your toes. Hips more forward, upper body back more, body weight back onto your heels. Bring your left hip forward more to get your 2 hips in one line. And then your right bottom shoulder forward more, 2 shoulders in one line. You're opening your chest and your rib cage. Make sure you're still breathing in and out through your nose as you press your hips to the left, stretch your arms to the right, come down and push, and push, and push. Inhale, come up, stop in the middle. Inhale, breathing full lungs, stretch up, touch the ceiling, and then slowly, gently move your body to the left, up and over. Creating that nice half moon shape. So especially if this is your first few classes, I definitely don't want you focusing too much on the depth of the posture. Focus on your form. So stretching up first and then over, using your core to keep that upper body lifted, never collapsing into the side body. Hips more forward, upper body back more, weight on your heels. Bring your right hip forward more, 2 hips in one line. Now bring your left bottom shoulder forward more, lining up your shoulders. Push your hips to the right as you stretch your arms to the left. Come down and push, and push, and push. Inhale, come up, stop in the middle. First back bend. Take a deep breath, full lungs, drop your head back, look at the floor behind you. Now arms back, reach your arms back, try to touch the wall behind you, bending your total spine from coccyx to the neck. So not just your lower back, focusing on middle and upper back as well. Squeeze your glutes together and push your stomach, legs, hips, everything forward towards the mirror. Body weight is on your heels. Now start bringing your arms back, look back, go back, more back. Inhale, come up, stop in the middle. Suck your stomach in, bend your knees and forward fold, both hands on the floor in front of you. I'm going to get Steph to turn to the side because this is one of those postures that if you're a little bit tighter in the lower back, glutes, and hamstrings, you may want to modify. So you are going to go for your heels, stepping on all 5 fingers of each hand, but if you can't reach your heels, like Steph is doing, you may want to just put your hands on the calves behind you. Now, most important part of this posture is sandwiching your stomach to your thighs. So Steph is going to bend his knees a bit more, and then bring your stomach a little closer towards your thighs. You got it. Just drop your head down, relax it. If you have your heels, pull and stretch your body down from the lower spine towards the floor. Remember, sandwich your stomach to your thighs, chest to your knees, and work on getting your forehead closer towards your shins. If you have your heels, pull. Start to push your knees back. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling and work on locking your knees. But if you are starting in this modified position, keep a nice healthy bend in your knees. Pull on your heels, push your knees back and lock your knees. Exhale, breathing, lock your knees. Roll forward onto your toes, eyes open, touch your face to your shins. Last chance, lock your knees. Inhale, come up, arms and head together. The inhale brings you all the way up. Exhale, breathing, arms down, side, standing still, breathing in and out through your nose for the rest of the class. Second set, feet together, toes and heels touching. Arms over your head sideways, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs. Stretch up, hips forward, upper body back, weight in your heels, chin away from your chest. Inhale, breathing full lunge, stretch up, touch the ceiling, and then slowly move your body to the right, up and over. Push your hips to the left. So if you have a mirror in front of you, look at your hips and watch your left hip travel a little bit past the edge of your left foot. Make sure you're still breathing in and out through your nose throughout the postures. If you notice you're holding your breath, forcing your breath, or gasping for air, then it means you've come in a little bit too deep. Push your hips to the left as you stretch your arms to the right. Come down and push, push, push. Inhale, come up, stop in the middle. Inhale, breathing full lunge, stretch up and slowly move your body to the left, up and over. Nice half moon shape, using your core to support that upper body, never collapsing into the side. Feeling that tremendous stretch down the right side of your body and just a gentle compression on the left side. Hips more forward, upper body back, bring the weight back onto your heels. Right hip forward more, left shoulder forward more. Breathe through your nose as you come down a little deeper. Push, push, push. Inhale, come up, stop in the middle. Take a deep breath, full lunge, drop your head back, just relax your neck, your shoulders, look for the floor behind you. Now start bringing your arms back, feeling your total spine backward bend. So not just collapsing into your flexibility, so lower, middle, and upper back. Push your upper body back, bring the body weight back onto your heels. Squeeze your glutes together and push your stomach, legs, hips forward towards the mirror. Nice stuff. Lock out your elbows a little bit more and then start bringing your arms back. Go back, more back. Inhale, come up, stop in the middle. Suck your stomach in, bend your knees, forward fold, both hands on the floor in front of you. Nice bending your knees, Steph. Grab your heels from behind, stepping on all 5 fingers of each hand, 2 baby fingers touching side by side. For a modified posture, have a look at Steph. Pull on your heels and stretch your body down from the lower spine towards the floor. Remember, most important part of this posture is keeping your stomach glued to your thighs, chest towards your knees, and face on the legs below the knees. So from the side, there's no room for lighter air between my upper body and my legs. Pull on the heels, gently start to push your knees back and lift your hips up towards the ceiling, working on straight legs, but making sure you never compromise that stomach to thigh connection. Pull on your heels, push your knees back and lock your knees. Exhale, breathing, lock your knees. Roll forward onto your toes, eyes open, touch your face to your shins. Last chance, lock your knees. Inhale, come up, arms and head together. Exhale, arms down, side. Awkward pose, Utkatasana. Right foot steps to the right, 6 inches apart, heels invisible behind your toes. Keep that 6-inch gap between toes and heels throughout the entire posture. Arms up parallel to the floor, 5 fingers together. Shoulders relax down and then stretch your fingertips forward. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in and sit down, feet flat position. Spine is straight to begin with. Bring the body weight back onto your heels. Now lift your chest up, total spine backward bending. Suck your stomach in more. Open your knees, keeping 6 inches between toes, heels, knees, and hands. Chest up, chin up, lean back, go back, more back. Inhale, come up, keep your arms there. Second part, stand up on your toes as high as you can. Stretch your spine, chest, head, whole upper body up towards the ceiling, and then sit down on the tops of your toes. So keeping your heels up nice and high, sitting down no more than halfway. It's like you're sitting in a chair. Knees up, chest up, bring your body back a little more, Steph. Good, come higher on your toes, knees up towards the ceiling. Don't let your hips sink below the chair. Inhale, come up, stomach in, spine straight, keep your arms there. Third part, come up a little bit on your toes and bring your knees together. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in, and slowly you go down. So take at least 10 seconds to make your way down. If you have really sore knees and you feel that you can't go all the way down, like Steph, he's just gonna stay right here and focus on his form. Knees are together and forward towards the mirror, thighs parallel to the floor, arms parallel to the legs. Keep your knees together, suck your stomach in, and slowly start to come back up. Bring your feet together, arms down, stand still, chest up, shoulders back, breathe through your nose. Second set, right foot steps out, 6 inches between toes and heels. Arms up parallel to the floor, 5 fingers together. Shoulders relaxed, charge your fingertips forward. Exhale, stomach in and sit down. Feet flat position, spine is straight at the start, and bring the body weight back onto your heels. Now lift your chest up, cobra spine backward bending. Suck your stomach in, more compression of the abdominal wall. Opening your knees, keeping that 6-inch gap between toes, heels, knees, and hands. Chest up, chin up, lean back, go back, more back. Inhale, come up. Stand right up on your toes. Stretch your spine, chest, head, whole upper body up towards the ceiling. Check in with your breath and relax your shoulders more. Sit down on the tops of your toes. So if at some point you notice you're leaning forward or backwards, stop where you are and just focus on your form. Sitting down halfway if you can. Knees up, chest up, body back. Kick your left heel up, right heel up, come to the tops of your toes. Inhale, come up, stomach in, keep your arms there, last one. Come up a little bit on your toes and bring your knees together. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in, and slowly you go down. Challenge yourself by going a little slower than your first set. Knees are together and forward towards the mirror. If you need modification, have a look at Steph. Thighs parallel to the floor, arms parallel to the legs. If you do have healthy knees, you can bounce a couple times. Balance, hold it still for a breath. And then slowly, let's come back up. Feet together, arms down side, breathe in and out through your nose. Eagle pose, Garasana. Arms over your head sideways. Swing your right arm under your left arm. Cross at your elbows, cross at your wrists. Twist your arms like ropes. Thumbs towards your nose, baby fingers towards the mirror. If you're unable to get your palms together, you can interlace your fingers. Or if you can't grab your hands, if you look at Steph, just grab your shoulders with the crossed elbows. Wherever you are, you need to think about pulling your elbows down towards the floor, opening up your shoulders. Suck your stomach in and sit down nice and low. Arch your upper body back. Right leg lifts up and over your left leg nice and high. Cross your legs, twist like ropes, and bring your right foot underneath your left calf muscle. If you can't quite wrap your foot around your calf, point your toes in the direction you want them to go. Move your knees to the right, your upper body to the left to get feet, knees, elbows, hands, everything in one line. Suck your stomach in more. Sit your hips down a little lower. Pull your elbows down and arch your upper body back. Change, arms over your head. Swing your left arm under your right. Cross at the elbows and wrists. Twist your arms like ropes. Thumbs towards your nose, baby fingers towards the mirror, or you can grab your shoulders. Pull your elbows down. Suck your stomach in and sit your hips down low. Arch your upper body back. Left leg lifts up and over, nice and high, creating space between your thighs. so you can twist your legs like ropes. If you can't wrap your foot, just point your toes down where you want them to go. Bring the body weight back onto your heel, knees to the left, upper body to the right to get feet, knees, elbows, hands, everything in one straight line. Suck your stomach in more, sit your hips down a little lower, pull your elbows down, and arch your upper body back. Change, arms over your head. Heading straight into the second set, right arm swings under left, cross and twist, pull your elbows down. Suck your stomach in and sit down low. Upper body back. Right leg up and over high. Twist your legs. If you do have your foot wrapped around, start sliding your big toe down the back of the calf muscle to eliminate any gaps between your legs. Knees right, upper body left, lining up your joints. Suck your stomach in more. Sit your hips down a little lower. Pull your elbows down and arch your upper body back. Change, arms overhead. Last one, left under right, cross and twist. Pull your elbows down, open your shoulders. Suck your stomach in and sit down low. Upper body back. Left leg up and over, creating that space between thighs. Slide your big toe down the back of your calf muscle or point your toes where you want them to go. Try bringing the body weight a little more onto your heel. Bend into your standing leg. Bring your hips down. Pull your elbows down. Open your shoulders and arch your upper body back. Change. Arms over your head. Arms down side. And it's party time, so have some water if you need some. So if you're just joining in or you joined a little bit late, I'm out of breath. Just a reminder that if you are joining the room, if you can just write a quick hello so I know who's here, that would be helpful. And if it is your first few times doing this class, I have my husband Steph with me today. He's going to be demonstrating some modifications, so listen up. I'll be explaining those throughout the class. And reminder that if you have any questions after class, don't be shy to send me a message. Coming back to the middle of your mat. For standing, head to knee pose, Dandiyamana Janu Shavasana. Feet together. Shift the weight to your left leg. Interlock your 10 fingers and pick your right foot up in front of you 3 inches below the toes. So for Steph, he's just going to focus on his standing leg for today, working on that balance, also working on that right hip joint mobility. So he's going to grab underneath his leg. You can also grab on the shin if you prefer, but really just focusing on the balance on the left leg and gaining a little bit more mobility in the right hip. For everyone else, your standing leg is solid, so not just jamming the knee back, but focusing on contracting the thigh, lifting the kneecap, building the muscle strength surrounding the knee to help protect that knee joint. If you're here and you notice that your knee is bending or wobbling, just stay here for today. That's the foundation of your posture. Work on that. If you'd like to move forward, inhale, breathing, right leg lifts up and stretches forward towards the mirror. Kick your heel forward, turn your toes back, and try to lock both your knees. If you're here and your knee starts bending, just go back to the first part of the posture. If both knees are locked and you can balance, then start bending your elbows down towards the floor. Elbows touch your calf muscle. Eventually they'll go below the calf muscle. Change, come back up, right foot steps down, stand tall. Shift the weight to your right leg, interlock your 10 fingers and pick your left foot up in front of you. 10 fingers interlocked. Standing legs solid, concrete, thigh contracted, kneecap lifted. If you're rolling to the outside of the foot like I am right now, then press your big toe into the floor. If your knee is bending or your leg is wobbling, just stay here for today and work on the foundation of the posture, your standing leg. If you'd like to move further, inhale, breathing, left leg lifts up and stretches forward towards the mirror. Kick your heel forward, flex your toes back, learning to stretch the Achilles tendon just above the heel. Remember, if standing leg starts to bend, just go back to the first part of the posture. If both knees are locked and you can balance, then start bending your elbows down towards the floor. Elbows touch your calf muscle. Eventually, they'll go below. Change, come back up, left leg down, standing tall, bringing your hands to your hips. Press your hips forward, drop your head back, just relieving a bit of pressure from your lower spine. Come back to center, stand tall, breathe through your nose. Second set, feet together. Shift the weight to your left leg. Interlock your 10 fingers and pick your left foot up in front of you. Nice tight grip, so if you can, 10 fingers interlocked under your foot. If you need a modification, have a look at Steph, either grabbing under the thigh or over top of the shin. Working on your standing leg wherever you are, so thigh contracted, kneecap lifted, and press your big toe down. Inhale, breathing slowly, gently, right leg lifts up and stretches forward. Heel kicks forward, flex your toes back. Both knees are locked and you can balance here, then start bending your elbows down. Once your elbows go below your calf muscle, you can tuck your chin in, look at your belly button, and touch your forehead to your knee. Change, come back up, right leg down. Shift the weight to your right leg, interlock your 10 fingers and pick your left foot up. Nice tight grip, 10 fingers interlocked. Standing legs solid, thigh contracted, kneecap lifted, core is engaged, suck your stomach in. Inhale, breathing, left leg lifts up and stretches forward. Heel forward, flex your 5 toes back. Both knees are locked and you can balance there, start bending your elbows down. Elbows go below your calf muscle, make your way through the rest of the posture by tucking your chin in. Look at your belly button, keep kicking, keep breathing, touch your forehead to the knee. Change. Come back up, release your elbows, left leg down. Little back bend again, hands to hips. Push your hips forward and drop your head back. Standing bow pulling pose. Feet together. Bring your right hand out, palm facing up, elbow close to your body. Bring your hand out to the side and hold your foot from the inside at your ankle. 5 fingers together. So the point of doing this, now you can keep standing forward. The point of doing this, by having your palm facing out, is to help open up the chest and shoulder, so we're not restricting it. If you are having a hard time holding from the inside at the ankle, Steph is gonna hold from the outside, but every class he's gonna try holding from the inside. Can you keep your thumbs with your fingers? Good. Left arm up, chin close to your shoulder. Standing leg is locked like the last posture, thigh contracted, kneecap lifted, and bring your 2 knees together to start. Inhale, breathing, and charge your body forward towards the mirror. At the same time, kick your right leg back and up towards the ceiling. Bring your body down nice and slow with control. One day your abdomen, chest will be parallel to the floor. Keep kicking your right leg up. One day you'll see your toes coming up over the top of your head. Just relax your right shoulder back, opening the chest, the shoulder. Now charge your left fingertips forward and try to touch your shoulder to your chin. Kicking and stretching are equal, simultaneous, 50-50. If you lose the balance, that's all right. Pick your foot up and set yourself up. Try it. Oh. Body down more. Stretch forward more. Kick back, kick harder, and kick one more time. Change. Come back up.
Barkley, it's enough.
Staying calm when there's distractions. It's okay, Barkley. Lay down. You're okay. I know. You're a good guard dog. Very good. All right. Left hand out, palm facing up, elbow close to your body. Bring your hand out to the side and pick your foot up from the inside at the ankle if you can. If you're struggling to do so, you can hold from the outside, but eventually working into holding on the inside so you can open your left shoulder and chest. Right arm up, chin close to your shoulder. Standing leg is locked and bring your 2 knees together to start. Inhale, breathing, and charge your body forward. Kick your left leg back and up towards the ceiling. Bring your body down nice and slow. One day, abdomen, chest parallel to the floor. Keep kicking, see your toes coming up over the top of your head one day. Bring your body down more and charge your right fingertips forward. Try to touch your shoulder to your chin. Kick back left shoulder, invisible behind your right shoulder. Bring your body down more. Stretch forward more. Kick back, kick harder, kick one more time. Change, come back up. Left leg down, arms down, chest up, shoulders back, breathe. Second set. Feet together. Right hand out, palm facing up. Bring your hand up to the side and pick your foot up from the inside of the ankle. Left arm up, chin close to your shoulder. Standing leg is locked. Knees together to start. Inhale, breathing, and charge your body forward. Kick your right leg back and up. Bring your body down. Take your time here, no rush. Keep kicking, keep stretching. Stretch your left fingertips forward. Try to touch your shoulder to your chin. Relax your right shoulder back, opening your chest, your shoulder. Keep kicking, bring your body down more. Stretch forward more. Kick back more, kick harder, kick up one more time. And change, come back up, right leg down, arms down. So if you're having a hard time balancing like me this morning, remember this is a very long posture. We're doing about 60 seconds per side. So if you fall out, there's nothing wrong with that. That means you're pushing your edge. Pick your foot up, set yourself up properly, and just try again. Left hand out, palm facing up, elbow close to your body. Bring your hand out to the side and pick your foot up from the inside of the ankle. Right arm up, chin close to your shoulder. Standing leg locked and bring your knees together. Inhale, breathing, and charge your body forward. Kick your left leg back and up towards the ceiling. Bring your body down. Just take your time. One day, abdomen, chest parallel to the floor. Relax your left shoulder back, opening your chest, your shoulders. Right arm stretches forward and try to touch your shoulder to your chin. Bring your body down more. Stretch forward more. Kick back more. Kick harder. Kick up one more time. And change. Come back up. Left leg down, arms down. Step into the back of your mat for balancing stick pose, Tula Dandasana. Feet together, toes and heels touching. Arms over your head sideways, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs. Stretch up out of your waist, chin up, body back. Right leg steps forward, a big step, lock your knees, point your toes, and come down. So your arms, body, head, leg, everything's parallel to the floor. So lift your left leg up, Steph. Yes, balancing stick posture. So arms, body, head, legs, everything parallel to the floor. So from the side, you look like a capital letter T. Bring your body down, get your left leg up, point your toes, lock your knees, stretch. Change, come back up. Arms and head together, and keep your arms there. Chin up, body back. Left leg steps forward. Lock your knees, point your toes, and come down. Keeping your arms with your ears, lifting that right leg up. So everything moving together. Try to keep your right hip down, so two hips in one line. Now get your right leg up, point your toes, lock your knees, stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, come back up. Arms and head together. Arms down side. Breathe through your nose. This posture working on your cardiovascular system, so if your heart is beating out of your chest, that means you're doing it correct. Second set, feet together. Arms over your head sideways, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs. Stretch up, chin up, body back. Right leg steps forward, lock your knees, point your toes, and come down. Arms staying with your ears if you can. Chin is forward away from your chest. Bring your body down, get your left leg up, point your toes, lock your knees, stretch forward, charge forward, and change. Come back up. Keep your arms there. Last one, you can do this. You can do anything for 10 seconds. Just keep breathing. Chin up, body back. Left leg steps forward. Lock your knees, point your toes, and come down. Keeping that right hip down, so two hips in one line. Arms with your ears, chin is away from your chest. Core is engaged, suck your stomach in. Right leg up, point your toes, lock your knees, stretch. Change, come back up. Arms down side. Breathe through your nose. And then turn and face the side wall. So Steph will come up to the top of our mat, but you can step to the back of your mat and then face the side. For standing separate leg stretching pose. Feet together, toes and heels touching. Arms over your head sideways. Right leg steps out, a big step, 4 feet. Arms come down parallel to the floor, palms facing down. Feet are slightly pigeon-toed, so turn your toes in, your heels out. Suck your stomach in, exhale, breathing, and you go down. So diving forward with a nice straight spine. And then once you're all the way down there, you're gonna go for your heels, stepping on all 5 fingers of each hands. If you're a bit too tight to grab your heels, then see if you can grab your ankles or your calves, like Steph if you have a look. Or you can also place your hands on the floor in front of you. If you do have your heels, using your arms and hand strength to pull and stretch your body down. Steph is going to keep a nice little bend in his knees and then roll forward onto his toes. So if you do have your heels, you're stretching your body down, trying to get your forehead to the floor. If you can't touch your forehead, then open your legs up a little wider. Feeling the stretch in your legs, your hips, your total spine. Chin forward, roll forward. Pull more, touch your forehead to the floor. Change, slowly come up, taking your time here. Step your right foot back. Arms come up over your head and arms down side. Stand still, breathe. Second set, feet together, arms over your head. Right leg steps out, big step, 4 feet, arms down, palms down, toes in, heels out. Stomach in, exhale, breathing, and dive forward. Hinging from your hips. Chin is away from your chest. Go for your heels, stepping on all 5 fingers of each hand. So pulling is the object of stretching. So if you have that nice tight grip, I want you to start bending your elbows towards the shins. Stretching your body down from the lower spine. So eventually your legs will be straight, your spine will be straight, and your forehead will be on the floor between your feet. Roll forward onto your toes, try getting your forehead to the floor, and if you need to, you can open your feet up a little wider. Chin forward, roll forward, pull harder, touch your forehead to the floor. Change, slowly coming back up, take your time, step your right foot back, arms up, and arms down. Triangle pose, Trikonasana, so we'll actually face this way, if that's okay. That'll be good. We're going to be taking a big step to the right. Feet together, toes and heels touching. Arms over your head sideways. Right leg steps out, a big step, 4 feet. Arms come down parallel to the floor, palms facing down. I might actually just be in front of you. Hips forward, arms back, spine straight. Turn your right foot out to the side. Inhale, breathing. Bend your right knee and sit down. So use a little bounce if you need to, trying to get your hips down nice and low. Eventually, right thigh will be parallel to the floor. Hips forward, arms back, spine straight. Inhale, breathing, and move your arms. So bringing your right elbow in front of your right knee, and then touch between big toe and second toe. Now look up towards the ceiling so your chin is to the left shoulder. Breathe in and out through your nose as you stretch your arms in opposite directions. Push your left hip down and forward. Use your right elbow to push your right knee back, opening up your hips. Turn and twist your upper body back, keeping your left knee locked and your left foot flat on the floor. Inhale, come up. Keep your arms there. Turn your right toes in and turn your left toes out. Can you back up a bit just so I can... Sorry. Bend your left knee and sit down. Bounce a couple times, sit down nice and low. So left leg at a 90-degree angle. Steph, open your legs up a little wider so you don't want your knee to be going past your toes. Hips forward, arms back, spine straight. Inhale, breathing, and move your arms. Left elbow in front of your left knee and just touch between big toe and second toe. Try not to collapse onto the floor with your hand. Look up towards the ceiling, chin to your right shoulder. Breathe through your nose as you stretch your arms in opposite directions. Push your right hip down and forward. Use your left elbow to push your left knee back. Turn, twist your upper body back slightly, keeping your right knee locked, right foot flat on the floor. Inhale, come up. Turn your left toes in, step your right foot back, arms up, arms down, breathe. Second set, feet together, arms up over your head, right foot steps out, big step, 4 feet, arms down, palms down, hips forward, arms back, open your chest. Turn your right foot out, bend your right knee and sit down. Use the bounce if you need to, right thigh parallel to the floor. Hips forward, arms back, inhale breathing, and move your arms, elbow with your knee. Keeping a nice gap triangle shape between your thigh and your rib cage. Look up towards the ceiling, chin to your left shoulder. Continue to stretch your arms in opposite directions. Push your left hip down and forward. Use your right elbow to open that right hip. Turn and twist your upper body back. Left knee locked, left foot flat. Inhale, come up. Right toes turn in. Left toes turn out. Bend your left knee and sit down. Hips stay low, now push them forward, arms back, spine straight. Inhale, breathing, and move your arms. Elbow with your knee, keeping that gap triangle shape between thigh and rib cage. Look up towards the ceiling, chin to your right shoulder. Check in with your breath. Do you still have that flow going in and out through your nose? Push your right hip down and forward. Push your left knee back using your left elbow. Turn and twist your upper body back at the end. Change, come back up. Left toes turn in, right foot steps back, arms up, arms down. Standing separate leg head to knee pose. Feet together, toes and heels touching. Arms over your head sideways, palms together, just cross your thumbs. Stretch up, stomach in. Right foot steps out about 3 feet. Pick up your toes, turn on your heels, and face the back. Push your left hip forward more, line up your hips. Your 2 heels are in one line, your back foot is at a 45-degree angle. Suck your stomach in, exhale, breathing, and round down front side. So tucking your chin right into your chest. Look at your belly button and touch your forehead to your knees. So Steph is gonna separate his hands to help him balance. Then he's gonna bend his right knee up even more. Bring your hands to the floor, Steph, and then start walking your fingertips forward a little bit more. Now tuck your chin to your chest and start bringing your forehead closer to your knee. The whole time keeping your back heel flat on the floor. So if you need to, you can bring your feet a little bit closer together. Now, if you've been doing this for a while, you can start walking your hands a bit closer together towards prayer position. But if you're losing your balance, just separate your hands. So back heel stays down, back leg locked. Bringing the body weight into your front leg so that your right hip can stick up towards the ceiling, getting 2 hips in one line. Throat choke sensation, massaging your thyroid gland. Now using your forehead against the knee, you can push back on the front leg and try to lock your knee at the end. Change, coming back up, arms and head together. Turn to face the side and then turn the other way. We'll face the front. Now push your right hip forward more, so 2 hips in one line, 2 heels in one line. Watch that back foot, make sure it's at a 45-degree angle. So once you bring those toes around, that'll automatically bring your right hip forward more. Stomach in, exhale, breathing, and round down front side. So chin tucks right into your chest. Look at your belly button and touch your forehead to your knee. So most important part of this posture is trying to get that forehead to knee connection. So it's much more important for your forehead to touch your knee than to have a straight front leg. So don't be shy. Bend that left knee as much as you need to. Then tuck your chin to your chest and try getting your forehead a little closer. If you're having trouble balancing, separate your hands even more. Now start walking your fingertips forward a little bit more to get a nice stretch in your shoulders. Your back heel stays flat on the floor, back leg is locked. Bring the body weight into your front leg so your left hip can stick up more towards the ceiling. Throat choke sensation, massaging your thyroid gland, activating the immune system, regulating your hormones. Now use your forehead against the knee, push back on the front leg, try to lock your knee at the end. Change, slowly come back up. Take your time. Turn to the side, step your right foot back, and bring your arms down. Your right foot back. I'm gonna get you to do it again, but you'll face the front so they'll see the side view. Second set, feet together. Arms over your head sideways. Right leg steps out, 3 feet. Pick up your toes, turn on your heels and face the right side of the room. Push your left hip forward more, so you're gonna face that way. Yeah. Push your left hip forward more to try to get 2 hips in one line. Your back foot should be at a 45-degree angle. Suck your stomach in, exhale, breathing, and round down front side. So tuck your chin right into your chest. Good. Start bending that right knee up. Tuck your chin in and try getting your forehead closer to your knee. Good, Steph. Now separate your hands if you need to for balance, and then start walking your fingertips forward more. So obviously this is a deep front side compression of the pancreas and other internal organs, but it is also an extension of the kidneys. So stretch your arms forward more. Feel it a bit in your shoulders. Back heel down, back leg locked. Body weight is in your front leg, so your right hip sticks up towards the ceiling. Throat choked. Use your forehead against the knee if you can, pushing back to lock the knee a couple times. And change. Come back up nice and slow, using your core all the way up. Turn on your heels, face the other side. Push your right hip forward more, 2 hips in one line. Watch your back foot, so bring those toes around so your back foot is at a 45-degree angle. Good. Suck your stomach in, exhale, breathing, and round down front side. Chin tucks right into your chest. Bend that left knee up as much as you need to and touch your forehead to your knee. Remember, you can separate your hands nice and wide for balance and then start walking your hands forward a little more. Back heel down, back leg locked. Bring maximum weight into your front leg so that your left hip can stick up towards the ceiling. Watch your back heel, Steph, keep it flat. Use your forehead against the knee. Try to lock that left knee at the end. Change, slowly come back up. Turn, bring your right foot back and arms down side. Take a breath. Tree pose, Tadasana. Feet together, toes and heels touching. Shift the weight to your left leg and lift your right foot up. So sole of your foot facing the ceiling, and lift that right foot up nice and high onto the left thigh. Now, Steph has tight hips and some pain in one of his hips, so instead of doing it this way, he is going to bring that right foot just to the inside of his left leg. Working on balancing, working on pushing that right knee back a little bit, so we're gonna start opening up his hips, gaining a bit of mobility into his hips. If you are doing it with the sole of your foot facing the ceiling, slowly, gently allow that right knee to come down, so eventually 2 knees in one line. Your 2 hips should be in one line and 2 shoulders in one line. Now bring your right hand up to the center of your chest. If you can balance there, bring your left hand up to meet it in Namaskar, but if you notice that your right foot slips, just keep holding your foot with your left hand. Your standing leg is locked, stomach is sucked in, chest lifted, shoulders relaxed. Finding some stillness here for a breath or 2. And change, right leg comes down. Shift the weight to your right leg and pick your left foot up from underneath. Sole of your foot facing the ceiling, or if you have tight hips, maybe you want to bring your left foot just to the inside of the right leg. Gently allow that left knee to come down, eventually getting 2 knees, 2 hips, and 2 shoulders in one line. Left hand comes up, right hand comes up to the center of your chest in Namaskar, but if your foot slips, just keep holding the foot with the right hand. Wherever you are, standing leg is locked, shoulders are relaxed, spine is nice and straight, you're breathing in and out through your nose. And change, left leg comes down. So for second set, you do have the option to do your tree pose again, or you can work into toe stand. So I'll be guiding us through toe stand. So for toe stand, you'll focus on the floor 4 feet in front of you and lift your right leg up onto the center of your thigh or wherever is comfortable. Steph is gonna stick with his tree pose, modified. Hands, palms together in front of your chest. Bend your body down from the lower spine towards the floor. Reach down, touch your both hands, 10 fingertips on the floor. Bend your left knee, bring your hips down and sit down on your heel. And then slowly start walking your hands back to either side of you. Stretching your spine up wherever you are. Balance on your fingertips for toe. Keep focusing on the floor. Bring your left hand up to the center of your chest and then right hand comes up to meet it in Namaskar. Wherever you are, think about stretching your spine up. Toe push up 1/2 inch off of your heel. Find your eyes in the front mirror and change. Hands comes back to the floor in front of you. Coming up the opposite way you went down, just taking your time, being very mindful of your knees. And then change, right leg comes down. Keep focusing on the floor and then shift your weight to the right leg and pick your left foot up, bringing it to the center of your thigh. Hands, palms together in front of your chest. Remember, you do have the option to stay in tree pose. Bend your body down from the lower spine. Reach your hands forward. If you have your hands on the floor, bring the body weight forward into your hands so you can bend your right knee. Now bring your hips down and sit down on your heel. Walk your hands to either side of your hips and then start stretching your spine and chest up. When you're ready, left hand up center of chest. Right hand comes up to meet it in Namaskar. Keep stretching your spine up, finding your eyes in the front mirror. Balance, breathe, hold it. Hands come back to the floor, coming up the opposite way you went down, taking your time here. And let's all change together, left leg down. Great standing series, everyone. Have some water, get your towel out, put it on your mat if you'd like to. And we'll get ready for our 2-minute Savasana. Yeah. So lying down on your back, we're going to take 2 minutes here lying down on our backs in complete stillness to allow your body to completely sink in to the floor and really soak in the entire standing series and prepare your body for your floor series. So when you lay down on your back, your feet should face the back wall, head faces the front. Laying down with your legs straight, heels together, toes fall open, arms in close to your body, palms face up, head is straight, eyes are open, steady, slow breath in and out through your nose. Finding complete relaxation here for 2 minutes. Letting go of your standing series, it's over now. Trying to stay present. If you find your mind is wandering, just focus on your breath again. So we're gonna begin the floor series with wind removing pose, lifting your right leg up, Hold your right leg 2 inches below the knee with your 10 fingers interlocked. Pull your right knee down towards your right shoulder, avoiding your rib cage, so you can pull your knee away from the body and then back in towards your shoulder. Your left leg is straight, calf muscle touching the floor. If your calf muscle doesn't touch, try flexing your left toes back, but make sure that right foot stays nice and relaxed. Chin is tucked in so your neck is long. Bring your elbows in close to your body and relax your shoulders towards the mat. Using your arm strength to pull your right knee in extra hard, feeling a pinch in your hip joint, maximum compression to the lower abdomen. Change, right leg down. Left leg lifts up. Hold your left leg 2 inches below the knee with your 10 fingers interlocked, and then pull your left knee towards the left shoulder, out and back in towards the shoulder to avoid your rib cage. Right leg is long, your calf muscles touching the floor. If it doesn't touch, try flexing your right toes back, but keep your left foot relaxed. Chin is tucked in slightly, neck is long. Elbows in towards your body and relax your shoulders towards the mat. Using the arm strength to pull your left knee in, feeling a pinch in your hip joint, maximum compression to lower abdomen. Change, left leg comes down. Both legs lift up. Grab your elbows over the legs, a couple of inches below the knees if possible, getting a nice tight grip, compact. If you can't reach your elbows, if you look at Steph, he's just grabbing his fingers. Feet are together side by side and relax your feet completely. Chin is tucked in, neck flat on the floor. Now start relaxing your shoulders to the mat. Relax your hips towards the mat. Eventually feeling your total spine line flat on the floor. Holding it here for a breath. And change, legs down, arms down, Savasana. So we're gonna take a 20-second break between each posture for the rest of the class. Your goal during this break or this Savasana is to lie as still as possible, find relaxation, and breathe through your nose. Second set, right leg lifts up, hold your right leg 2 inches below the knee, getting a nice tight grip. Pull your right knee down towards your right shoulder, avoid your rib cage. Left leg straight, calf muscle touching the floor. Chin tucked in, neck flat. Elbows in, shoulders down, relax your left shoulder a little closer to the mat. Using your arm strength to pull the right knee in, massaging your ascending colon. Change, right leg down. Left leg up. Hold your left leg 2 inches below the knee, get a nice tight grip, and pull your left knee down towards your left shoulder. Using your arm strength, pull your right knee in. Try relaxing your right shoulder closer towards your mat. Left leg massaging the descending colon. Change, left leg down. And both legs lift up. Grab your elbows. Switch your grip for second set, so whether you're grabbing your elbows or your fingers, try having the other hand on top or your other arm on top. Feet are together side by side. Just tuck your chin in slightly to get your neck flat on the floor. Start relaxing your shoulders down, relax your hips down, feeling your spine start to flatten onto the mat. Just allowing your both legs to massage the internal organs with a focus on the transverse colon. Change, legs down, arms down, Savasana, completely relax. Next, we'll move into our first sit-up of class. If you have back problems, please just roll to the side, push yourself up, and meet us in the next posture. If you'd like to join in for the sit-up, bring your feet together, flex your feet, arms over your head, palms face up, just cross your thumbs. Arms and head together, inhale breathing and sit up. Exhale breathing, grab your big toes, forehead to the knees, elbows to the floor. Turn around, lie down on your stomach for the spine strengthening series, starting with Cobra Pose Bhujangasana. So lie down on your stomach. I'm just going to check the camera. Hands under your shoulders close to your chest. Fingertips in line with the tops of your shoulders. Baby fingers in line with the sides of your shoulders. Glue your hands, palms down. And distribute the weight all over your hands equally throughout the posture. From start to finish, your legs and feet are together, so you only have one leg. Don't open it. So squeeze your legs, squeeze your feet, elbows in close to your body, and relax your shoulders down. Look up towards the ceiling, inhale, breathing, and come up. Please lifting your upper body using your back strength. So just coming up halfway, so your elbows are at a 90-degree angle. Good stuff. Reach your elbows towards your hips and bring your elbows in more to touch your body. Good. Relax your shoulders down. Look up towards the ceiling, shoulders down, chest up, look up, hold it, and change. Slowly lower down. Look to the right side of the room with your left ear on the mat. Bring your arms down by your side, palms face up. Toes are together, heels fall open, and completely relax. Second set, chin out, neck flat on the floor, hands under your shoulders close to your chest. So the tops of your fingers are in line with the tops of your shoulders, and the sides of your shoulders are in line with your pinky fingers. Legs and feet together. Start squeezing now. So squeeze your legs, squeeze your feet, pressing the tops of your feet into the floor. Press your hips into the mat to activate lower lumbar spine. Elbows in, shoulders down. Look up towards the ceiling, inhale, breathing, and come up, please. So using your back strength, lifting up about halfway till your elbows are at a 90-degree angle. Now stretch your elbows down towards your hips and bring your elbows in a bit more to touch your body. Relax your shoulders down. Look up towards the ceiling, chest up, hold it, freeze, and change. Slowly lower down. Look to the left with your right ear on the mat, arms down, palms up, toes together and heels fall open. Locust pose, Savasana. So arms straight position. Your goal is to get your arms under your body with your palms facing the floor, two baby fingers touching side by side. So Steph has some tight shoulders, elbows, and wrists. So instead of having his arms underneath his body, he's gonna leave the arms down by his side, palms face down. Chin on the floor, left leg relaxed, right leg is solid, point your toes, lock your knee, inhale, breathing, and lift your right leg up off the mat, about 45 degrees. Your right leg, Steph, other right, yeah. You got it. So keeping your hip down, just lifting the leg up more, a couple of inches. Gently push your knee back, lock your knee, point your toes, and stretch your toes to the back wall. Change, slowly lower down, relax your right leg. Left leg is solid, point your toes, lock your knee, inhale, breathing, and lift your left leg up off the floor. So try keeping your left hip down on the floor or on your wrist, and then just lift the leg up more. Lock your knee out, point your toes, and stretch your toes to the back wall. Change, slowly lower down. Turn your head in so your mouth is on the mat. Readjust your hands, palms, and get your elbows a little closer under your body. Open your fingers up wide and grab the floor with your fingertips. Full lungs, take a deep breath, and without bending your knees, both legs lift up off the floor. Go up, come up, squeeze your inner thighs together, squeeze your feet together, keep going, breathe through it, lift your legs up higher, and change, slowly lower down. Release your arms out. Look to the right side of the room with your left ear on the towel, bring your palms up to face the ceiling, toes together, heels fall open and completely relax. Just let your fingertips curl up naturally. arms straight position. Get your arms under your body, hands, palms face the floor. If this is too uncomfortable for your shoulders, wrists, fingertips, elbows, then have a look at Steph for modification. Arms are just straight down by his sides, palms face the floor. Chin on the floor, left leg relaxed, right leg solid, point your toes, lock your knee. Inhale, breathing, and lift your right leg up, holding it there for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, higher, 7, 8, 9, 10, and slowly lower down. Relax your right leg. Left leg is solid, point your toes, lock your knee. Inhale, breathing, and left leg lifts up off the floor. Lift your leg up, hold it there for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lock your knee, point your toes, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly lower down. Head turns in so your mouth is on the mat. Readjust your hands, palms, get your elbows a little closer under the body. Open your fingers up wide, grab the floor with your fingertips. Full lungs, take a deep breath, and without bending your knees, both legs lift up off the floor. Everyone go up, come up, lift your legs up, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your inner thighs, squeeze your feet, lock your knees, point your toes, come up more. Change, slowly lower down. Release your arms out, looking left, right here on the mat. Palms up, let your fingertips curl up. Allowing that fresh, oxygenated, nutrient-rich blood to rush down your arms to your fingertips. Completely relax. Full locust pose. Arms come out to the side, like airplane wings, palms are down. Oh, you're sweaty.
I'm also stuck.
Oh, you're stuck, okay. Arms out to the side, palms down, 5 fingers together, chin on the floor, legs and feet together, hip and leg muscles nice and tight. Squeeze your legs and feet, tight muscles, a light muscle, everyone. Look up towards the ceiling, take a deep breath and lift your arms, body, head, legs, everything up off the floor. Oh, Steph.
I can't.
Okay, that's okay. Arms up and back, fingertips in line with the tops of your head, only hip bones on the floor, rest of your body in the air. Chest up, body up. Exhale, breathing, come up more, and change. Slowly lower down. Look to the right with your left ear on the towel. Arms in, palms up, toes together, and heels fall open. Second set, arms out, palms down, legs and feet together, squeeze your legs, squeeze your feet, look up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath and lift your arms, body, head, legs, everything up off the floor. Look up, bring your arms up and back, fingertips in line with the tops of your head, only hip bones on the floor, rest of your body in the air. Keep going, breathe through it, chest up, body up, exhale, come up, and change. Slowly lower. Look left, right ear down, arms in, palms up, toes together, and heels fall open. Floor bow. Chin on the floor, bend your knees and hold your feet from the outside 2 inches below your toes. So Steph is a bit tight, so he's gonna try for just his right leg during first set, if he can. There you go, so holding from the outside, he's gonna start with just his right leg on the first set and he'll switch to the left side on his second set. So chin is on the floor, 6 inches between knees and feet if you have both legs. Take a deep breath and kick your legs back and up towards the ceiling. Look up and kick up. Roll forward so toes are in the center from the side. Kick back more, harder, head is up more. Knees in, wrists straight, point your toes, kick, 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 change. Slowly lower. With control, looking right, left ear down. Second set, chin on the floor, bend your knees and hold your feet from the outside, 2 inches below your toes. If you're doing one leg at a time, switch to the other side. If you're still struggling to grab your foot, maybe you can use a towel or a rope if you have one. Chin on the floor, 6 inches between knees and feet. Wrists straight, point your toes, focusing on the kick. Look up towards the ceiling, kick your legs back and up. So the power of this posture is in the kick. Try relaxing your arms, your shoulders, your chest, and focus more on the kick, opening up your shoulders. Look up more, eventually seeing your big toes coming up over the top of your head. Roll forward, toes in the center from the side. Knees in, wrists straight, point your toes, kick, kick, kick. Change, slowly lower, looking left, right ear down. Relax, let it go. Spine strengthening series done for another day. Counteracting all the forward bending we do in our day-to-day lives. Sitting in our car, texting on our phone, sitting at our computers, typing away. These back bends will help gain strength and flexibility in your spine, balancing out your body. Bring your hands under your shoulders, gently push yourself up, come into a nice stretch if you need one, and then make your way to the top of your mat for fixed firm pose, Supta Vidrasana. I'm gonna have a quick sip of water. Steph, would you like a sip of water?
Heck yes.
And then we'll make our way into fixed firm pose. You have some cheerleaders, Steph.
Obviously.
Okay, so come back down onto your mat. You can come to the top of your mat. Start with your knees together. Open your feet up and start lowering your hips down towards the floor between your heels. So Steph, open your feet up a little wider. So you want eventually your hips to sit down onto the floor. Now I can tell you're quite tight in your hips, knees, feet, and ankles here. So try opening your knees up super wide, like almost as wide as your mat. Bring your feet open a little more. That's it. And now if you need your hands for some support, you can just stay here for today. So Steph's gonna stay here and just think about lowering his hips down to the mat. If you can, keep your knees together and then lower your hips to the floor between your heels. Bring your hands to your feet, thumbs inside, fingers outside. Just stay there, Steph. And then if you can go further, right elbow touches the floor, left elbow one by one. Head touches the floor, back of the head, shoulders down, eventually whole upper body relaxed on the floor. Bring your arms over your head, grab your elbows and pull your elbows down towards the mat. Lift your chest and stomach up high. Eventually working your knees a little closer together, but making sure your knees and your hips stay on the floor. Hands back to your feet, using your elbows one by one, push yourself back up. Turn around and relax on your back in Savasana. Feet towards the back wall, head towards the front. Laying down with your heels together, toes fall open. Arms in close to your body, palms face up. Head straight, eyes open, breathe, relax. Feet together, flex your feet, arms over your head, cross your thumbs. Inhale, breathing, and sit up. Exhale, breathing, grab your big toes, forehead to the knees, elbows to the floor. Coming back to the top of your mat for second set of fixed firm, being mindful of your knees, feet, and ankles, just going to wherever you feel a nice stretch. You never want to feel sharp shooting pain, so stop where you need to. Knees together, open your feet and sit your hips down towards the floor between your heels. Hands to your feet, thumbs inside, fingers outside. If you need modification, have a look at Steph. Right elbow down, left elbow down. Head touches the floor, back of the head. Shoulders touch the floor, whole upper body relaxes on the floor. Arms over your head, grabbing your elbows, switching the grip for second set, so have the other arm on top. And then pull your elbows down towards the mat. Chin tucks in, neck flat. Lifting your chest and stomach up high, but making sure your shoulders, hips, and knees remain flat on the floor. Eyes are open wherever you are, breathing through the discomfort. And then slowly bringing your hands back to your feet, using your elbows to gently push yourself back up. Turn around and relax in Savasana. Feet together, flex your feet, arms over your head, cross your thumbs. Inhale, breathing, and sit up. Exhale, breathing. Grab your big toes, forehead to the knees, elbows to the floor. Come back to the middle of your towel for half tortoise pose, knees and feet together, hips on your heels. Knees and feet together, are you able to? Good. Arms up over your head, palms together, just cross your thumbs. Stretch up, stomach in, exhale, breathing, and you go down. Arms and head together. Forehead to the floor. Two baby fingers touch the floor. Rest of your arms in the air. Lock your elbows by stretching your arms forward more. Chin is forward away from your chest. Relax your hips down towards your heels. If they're coming up today, that's okay. But that's just your goal, is eventually allowing those hips to relax down with your forehead and your fingertips on the floor. Chin forward, stretch forward, eyes open, breathe. Inhale, come up, arms and head together, core engaged. Arms down, turn around, and relax on your back, Savasana. Feet together, flex your feet, arms over your head, cross your thumbs. Inhale, breathing, and sit up. Exhale, grab your big toes, forehead to the knees, elbows to the floor. Coming back to the middle of your towel, second set, half tortoise, knees and feet together. Hips to your heels. Arms up, palms together, just cross your thumbs. Stretch up, stomach in, exhale, breathing, and you go down, arms and head together. Forehead to the floor. Baby fingers to the floor, the rest of your arms in the air. Lock your elbows by stretching your arms forward. Chin is away from your chest. Stretch forward, chin forward, feeling your total spine stretch in opposite directions, creating a bit of space between each vertebrae and cartilage of your spine. Inhale, come up, arms and head together, core engaged. Arms down, turn around, and relax on your back. Feet together, flex your feet, arms over your head, cross your thumbs. Inhale, breathing, and sit up. Exhale, grab your big toes, forehead to the knees, elbows to the floor. Come to the top of your mat for camel pose. So this is the deepest back bend of this series. So if you are just joining in, I recommend just watching for today. Your body isn't quite warmed up yet if you haven't done the rest of the series. If you are joining in, have 6 inches between your knees and feet, standing up on your knees. Is that okay on your knees, Steph? Yep. Bring your hands to your hips, fingers towards the floor, thumbs outside. Take a deep breath and push your hips forward, and then relax your head and neck all the way back. So Steph is gonna stay here today and just work on breathing through his nose as he pushes his hips forward more. If you have more flexibility, you can reach down and grab right heel, then left heel, lifting your chest and stomach up high, pushing your stomach, hips, legs forward towards the mirror. This is a 360-degree angle, backward bend. Breathe. Hands come back to your hips, lift your chest up, push your hips forward. Lower your hips down, turn around and relax on your back. Feet together, flex your feet, arms over your head, cross your thumbs. Inhale, breathing, and sit up. Exhale, grab your big toes, forehead to the knees, elbows to the floor. Coming back to the top of your mat, standing up on your knees. You can go a little wider with your knees for second set, so 8 to 10 inches, but keep that 6-inch gap between your feet. Bring your hands to your hips, fingers towards the floor, thumbs outside. Take a deep breath and push your hips forward. Drop your head back, go back halfway, stop in the middle. Right hand down if you can, left hand down, your thumbs are outside, fingers inside, getting a nice tight grip on your heels. Now wherever you are, take a deep breath and push your stomach, hips, legs forward towards the mirror. Keep your chest lifting up high, neck and head relaxed back, eyes open, breathe. Bring your hands back to your hips, lift your chest up, push your hips forward, lower your hips down, turn around and relax on your back, Savasana. Feet together, flex your feet, arms over your head, cross your thumbs. Inhale, breathing, and sit up. Exhale, grab your big toes, forehead to the knees, elbows to the floor. Turn around, come to the middle of your mat for rabbit pose, Sasandasana. I'm going to get you to face that way, Steph. And you are going to use the towel. Flipping the towel over your feet, grabbing your heels over the towel. Just so you can get a tight grip. Usually we're nice and sweaty at this point in class, so it's not totally necessary, but if you can, are you going to be able to roll forward? Maybe you should back up a bit or move here. So pulling on your heels. Your heels if you can. Are you able to reach? Good. Suck your stomach in, exhale, breathing, and round down front side. So tucking your chin to your chest. Forehead comes to your knees. Automatically, the top of your head will touch the floor. Exhale, breathing, and lift your hips up towards the ceiling, rolling forward so that your arms and elbows are straight. Now, if you notice a gap between knees and forehead, you can walk your knees forward one by one, but make sure your head and your neck stay straight. Feel your total spine stretching top to bottom. Suck your stomach in more, pull on your heels, lift your hips up, and change. Slowly come back up. Flip the towel over, turn around, and relax on your back. You can just do it facing forward. It's not always going to be smooth, is it? Lie down, relax, breathe. Feet together, flex your feet, arms over your head, cross your thumbs. Inhale, breathing, and sit up. Exhale, grab your big toes, forehead to the knees, elbows to the floor. Come back to the middle of your mat, sitting down, knees and feet together. Rabbit pose, flipping the towel over your feet. Grab your heels over the towel, thumbs outside, fingers inside. Pull on your heels, suck your stomach in, exhale, breathing, and round down front side. So tucking your chin into your chest, look at your belly button and touch your forehead to your knees. Top of your head will touch the floor. Exhale, breathing, and lift your hips up high. Rolling forward till your arms and elbows are straight. If you're having a hard time reaching your heels, just put your hands on the floor beside your head to support yourself. Lift your hips up higher, suck your stomach in more, pull on your heels harder. And change. Slowly come up. Head comes up last. Flip the towel over, turn around, and relax on your back in Savasana. So if you're new to this practice, 90 minutes can feel like a very long time. So most of us are used to exercising for 45 minutes to 1 hour. So this 90-minute class can be mentally quite challenging. But just so you're aware, you're very close to being done. We have 2 postures left and 1 breathing exercise. Hold on, focus on your breath, you're almost there, you can do this. Feet together, flex your feet, arms over your head, cross your thumbs, inhale, breathing, and sit up. Exhale, grab your big toes, forehead to the knees, elbows to the floor. Facing the front for head to knee with stretching pose, bringing your right leg out, your left leg in, so your legs are at a 90-degree angle. Arms over your head sideways. Turn to the right and grab your right foot 2 inches below your toes. Pull on your toes, flex your foot, and if you have a straight leg, you can lift your heel up off the floor. For Steph, he's gonna bend his right knee up as much as he needs to grab that right foot. Now tuck your chin to your chest, look at your stomach, and bring your forehead towards your knee. Elbows come down towards the floor and in towards your calf muscle. Bring your left elbow down, your left shoulder down, roll in left side, stomach is sucked in, nice rounded spine. Change, come up. Bring your right leg in, your left leg out. Legs are at a 90-degree angle. Arms up, turn to the left and grab your left foot 2 inches below the toes. Remember, you can bend your left knee up as much as you need to grab onto that foot. And then every class, just trying to work that heel a little bit more forward. Chin tucks in, look at your belly button, touch your forehead to the knee. Elbows come down towards the floor and in towards your calf muscle. Bring your right elbow down, right shoulder down, roll in right side. Stomach sucked in, rounded spine, roll in. Change, both legs come out in front of you, lie down on your back, and as soon as your arms touch, quickly do a sit-up. So you're gonna grab your big toes with your middle and index fingers. Bend your knees up as much as you need to. Grab your big toes. And then start to walk your hips back. Not happening? That's okay, Steph. So just straighten your legs. Start leaning forward, reaching. And you can bend keep a healthy bend in your knees, I would say. Yeah. If you have your toes, start walking your hips back, working on straight legs. Pull on your toes, flex your feet, and if your legs are straight, you can lift your heels up. Suck your stomach in, exhale, breathing, and bend your elbows down towards the floor. So you are working on a straight spine in this posture, so try not to look down. As soon as we look down, you start rounding your spine. So keep your gaze forward, working more on pulling the chest through your arms, shoulders relaxed back. Flex your 10 toes back. Suck your stomach in, elbows down. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. And change. Come back up, flip your legs around, lie down on your back in Savasana. Feet together, flex your feet, arms over your head, cross your thumbs, inhale, breathing, and sit up. Exhale, grab your big toes, forehead to the knees, elbows to the floor. Facing the front for second set, head to knee with stretching, right leg comes out, left leg comes in. Arms overhead, turn to the right, grab your foot, pull on your toes, flex your foot, chin to chest, look at your belly button, touch your forehead to the knee. Remember, bend your right knee up as much as you need to. Elbows come down, left elbow down. Try getting your left knee closer towards the mat. Roll into the left. Change, come up. Right leg in, left leg out. Grab your foot, pull on your toes, flex your foot, lift your heel up. Chin to your chest, look at your belly button, forehead to knee connection. Bend your left knee up as much as you need to. Elbows down, right shoulder down. Right knee down, stomach in. Change, both legs forward. Lie down, quick sit up as soon as your arms touch the ground. Grab your big toes and start walking your hips back, right and left. Pull on your toes, flex your feet, and lift your heels up if you can. Suck your stomach in, exhale, breathing, and bend your elbows down as you stretch your body forward from the lower spine, focusing more on a straightening spine as opposed to bringing your head towards the knees. So Stretching forward, shoulders back, chest forward, elbows down, flex your 10 toes to your nose. Change, come up, turn around, relax, Savasana. Feet together, flex your feet, arms over your head, cross your thumbs. Inhale, breathing, and sit up. Exhale, grab your big toes, forehead to the knees, elbows to the floor. Turn and face the front for your final posture of class, spine twist. Bending your left leg on the floor so your knee faces the mirror. For Steph, he's gonna straighten that left leg and then bring your right foot up and over the left knee corner. Your right foot flat on the floor. Wherever you are, think about relaxing both of your hips down, so try getting that right knee down towards the mat. Bring your left arm up and over your right knee. Push your knee back, turn your wrist, and try grabbing your left knee with your left hand. If you can't grab your knee, just bend that left arm up or grab the mat and towel in front of you. Bring your right arm on your back, palm facing out to grab your left inner thigh, or just press your palm down into the mat. Inhale, breathing, lift your chest up. Exhale, breathing, and look over your right shoulder all the way. Look way back, chin coming over your shoulder, total spine twisting top to bottom. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, twist, twist, twist. Change, reverse yourself. So bend your right leg on the floor so your knee faces the mirror. Or if you have tight hips, just straighten that right leg. Bring your left leg up and over your right knee. Left foot is flat on the floor. And relax your both hips back down. So left hip towards the mat. Right arm comes up and over your left knee. Push your knee back. If you can grab your right knee with your right hand, or just bend that right elbow. Bend that right elbow, Steph. Yeah, you got it. Left arm on your back, palm facing out. Grab your right inner thigh, or just push your palm down into the mat at the base of your spine. Inhale, breathing, lift your chest up. Exhale, breathing, and look over your left shoulder. Look way back behind you, total spine twisting top to bottom. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, twist, twist, twist. Change. Turn around, relax, Savasana. 26 postures done for another day. One breathing exercise to go. Feet together, flex your feet, arms over your head, cross your thumbs. Inhale, breathing, and sit up. Exhale, grab your big toes, forehead to the knees, elbows to the floor. Coming to the middle of your mat, either sitting down, knees and feet together, or just sit down cross-legged, if it's more comfortable for you.
I can't do either.
We'll sit however is comfortable for you. Do you want to sit with your legs out straight or something? So it doesn't really matter how you're sitting, if you have a pillow or something, whatever feels comfortable for you. We're doing couple body breathing, blowing in firm pose, working on snapping the stomach in and out to force the exhale out your mouth. Try not to worry about your inhale, that's gonna happen automatically. Bring your hands to your knees, shoulders relax, belly relax, spine straight. Finishing your class off nice and strong. Begin. That's enough for a set, so lick your lips, swallow a couple times if you need to. Relax your shoulders, relax your belly. Second set's gonna be a little faster. Everyone together, let's begin. So have a sip of water. Class is over now. So have a sip, turn around, and relax on your back for your final Savasana. Come here, Barkley. You can lay here, bub. Here you go. So Steph's going to turn around with his feet towards the back, head towards the front. Taking at least 2 to 3 minutes here to allow your heart rate to slow down. Finding complete relaxation, finding wherever you're holding tension and letting it go. So toes fall open, hips sink into the mat. Relaxing your belly, shoulders roll open, palms face up, fingertips curl up naturally. Chest sinks into the mat. Relax your scalp, relax your jaw, allowing your tongue to just fall from the roof of your mouth. If you're comfortable with it, close your eyes. Take your time here. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in this morning. Please don't hesitate to ask me if you have any questions, especially if you are trying out the modifications. Reminder that I am teaching every Saturday on Facebook Live through the Rito Sports Center page at 10 a.m. So I hope to see you again next week. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day.